welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela. This reading is going to be for the Sag as well as their cross watcher. Welcome to my channel. Let's get into this. So this reading is going to explore the mind of your person and what they would like to say to you, but what they're really not saying. Either out of pride or because of circumstances. Let's get into this. This is going to be for the Sag. Sag and their cross watchers. Holy Spirit, show me the overall energy for Sagittarius, please. Overall energy for Sagittarius. Slow down and rest. You need it. Bottom line, I feel like somebody is taking some time, taking a respite from this connection in order to nurture themselves. Because I'm feeling like someone maybe, perhaps it feels that the other person didn't see their worth or didn't appreciate them during the relationship. So maybe this is why somebody is saying, I need some distance in order to repair what's broken. Somebody has left this situation feeling absolutely wounded and very hurt and possibly even a bit misunderstood at the end of the day. You guys may have had some type of argument, some type of disagreement, and it's leaving a bad taste in the mouths of both of you right now. Maybe, perhaps both of you are unable to communicate without fighting. This is just kind of what I'm picking up intuitively. For some of you, this may have something to do with an air sign individual, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. One of you is under the impression that this cannot be rebuilt, that there is no opportunity for that because somebody feels that that their feelings were dismissed in this connection, that they were not nurtured and loved, and trust and believe one of you is waiting for an apology. For some of you, you may feel, this may not be the case, but you may feel that your person is self-righteous and critical, can be that way at times. Can be a bit egotistical at times and maybe even a bit outspoken and demanding, or this could just simply be the way that they feel toward you. One of you may feel that the other one is very insensitive toward the other one's feelings. You got Aquarius here. So that air sign could definitely be an Aquarius. Or for some of you, this is an Aquarius that just downright does not trust you and is definitely building a wall and not allowing you to come back. Possibly because there was someone else that interfered in this connection. And for some of you, Sagittarius, this could be you. Or for some of you, there could have been someone else that interfered in this connection. No doubt this was a third party and somebody that was looking for validation from other people. You may feel manipulated by this individual, and you may feel that they're trying to get one over on you, and that right now they might be acting purely out of selfishness, or perhaps this was something that took place in the past. This could be someone who could be a bit abusive, and somebody that maybe you feel strung you along in a relationship, in a connection, and maybe you felt like it was just time to get out of that, to completely bow out of this connection, because you weren't really getting much out of this anyway. Maybe at some point you felt like this person wasn't really adding any type of value to your life, the way that things were going. Or maybe you felt like you had to make the executive decision to uphold your dignity and exit out of this. For some of you, this is a marriage. Looks like there's still love that you have for this individual, but at the same time, you're saying, I love and value myself more than to hold on to a sinking ship. So I feel that as though you have let go of this person and you are waiting for an apology. And I don't feel, Sagittarius, like you are going to be the one to dish that out. And as I stated, there is an air sign individual somewhere in the picture. Again, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You might be waiting for them to make the first move in the situation. Sagittarius, yeah. There may be an Aquarius that wants to heal the situation with you, possibly. But yeah, it's like you're waiting for them to initiate some type of conversation. For some of you, this might be a new career endeavor that you might be initiating. But a bit afraid to. Somebody does want to rebuild, but you have a wall up. Your aqua might be the one that wants to rebuild this. They're saying, I want to be civil. We can be civil, yeah, but I'm not letting you back in my life. We can compromise about some things. We can let some things go that maybe we've been harping about on in the past, but we're unable to find some type of resolution to. Yeah, because for some of you, you may have felt like you were arguing about the same things over and over and over again to no end and not getting any resolution to it. And for some of you, this has something to do with a cheating episode. So somebody could have put you in the middle of a third party situation, and now that the truth has come out, it's over. You, Sagittarius, it looks like you released yourself from this. A relationship where maybe you felt like this person was not taking your heart seriously, and you feel like they were absolutely careless with your heart. You're tired of arguing. You're tired of feeling like you have to come second runner up to a third party situation or to this person's ego. So you might feel. Your person may have fire in their chart as well as you, but all signs aside, you feel like your person is downright deceptive and manipulative. And you're saying, I'm not going to willingly participate in this situation the way that it is. So it goes here and it goes no farther. We've gotten to this point and now we're done. Yeah. This is definitely a battleground where you guys were not able to see eye to eye or see where one another was coming from. And someone left this relationship feeling absolutely an emotional wreck over what happened. Yep, somebody's marriage or relationship has been completely destroyed here. And somebody is unhappy and feels guided to find some peace elsewhere, away from you. So, bottom line, Sagittarius, it looks like you're moving on. And it looks like there is someone over time that's going to come back to try to initiate this communication with you. But at the same time, they feel like you're dead wrong as well. They don't feel like they're completely in the right, but they definitely won't say that you are either. But they do have something to say to you about maybe something long-term, some type of commitment, or maybe perhaps some type of agreement that they want to have with you or to make with you. There was somebody that stepped on in this relationship, and maybe they're saying it's time to talk. Let's be truthful about some things. Even though, truthfully, in the back of their mind, they're not feeling like this is going to really get you guys anywhere anyway. But they're willing to maybe say that they're being the bigger picture, the bigger person in the situation, and they want to begin this communication with you and to be civil and to see if you guys can talk about some things without this being a point of contention or without this situation being something that just continues to fester. Bottom line, someone wants to come to you to apologize. Or like, as I stated, Sagittarius, I know I'm hearing Aries so strong, but Aries did pop up in this reading. Sagittarius, you are waiting for an apology from someone that you may feel does not want to rebuild, that no longer gives you the time of day, while the other one of you feels trampled on. You feel like your boundaries were tread upon by this individual and that they tried to take some type of advantage of you. Let's move on to the cross-watcher's perspective, their potential perspective. Let's see. Okay. They know something about the situation. They definitely are able to detect it. Your person could be very empathic, very intuitive, but they have some type of inkling that something was not right all along, or at least as of late. So let's see. They're not really wanting to budge right now. They're not really wanting to think about things the way that they used to be at this point. Even though one of you does want to feel that way, they feel like you completely glossed over what it is that they had to offer. Like you refuse to see their value. Somebody maybe felt like you kept them on a short leash in this relationship. They didn't have the freedom that they were looking for. Could be somebody that's in and out of your life. You may feel, yeah, there's definitely a marriage that's over or a commitment that is over, but the Ace of Cups follows that. So I strongly feel like somebody wants to come back to you. Somebody wants their marriage back. Somebody wants back a commitment that they gave up on in the past. And feeling like that's the right decision for them to make. Maybe somebody is very distracted. Somebody could definitely be under the influence. Under other people's influence. Or under the influence of narcotics, drugs, alcohol, women. Somebody's definitely having some regrets about some things, the fact that it just didn't work out between the two of you. They don't feel like you guys can rebuild, or that this is really a strong foundation that you guys have at this point, and they're feeling very confused. They would like to start over with you, but maybe they're feeling like this is something that maybe patience and time can give us an advantage with, but they're saying maybe right now this might not be the time. But it's like definitely in their heart to do so, but they may keep this to themselves and just let the situation linger. Let these thoughts linger, but not really communicate them to you. They don't really feel like you're going to move forward with anything that they have to say. And they definitely feel like they ruined their chance with you. And here it is once again, an Aquarius. No doubt. There is an Aquarius here for some of you, or someone with dominant Aquarius in their chart. They have this very strong curiosity about you. Maybe there's a chance for you guys to see this again from a completely different perspective. This might be something that they're beginning to do. Maybe they did refuse to see your worth. But now, over time, they're starting to realize that, yeah, I did have something good. I did have someone loyal. They feel like you kind of left them a mess to clean up on their own without your help, without your input. Now they've got to pick themselves up and figure out life without you. Yeah, 3 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. They do want to reunite with you, no doubt about it. They do want this reunion. This earth sign individual, someone with prevalent earth in their chart. Possibly Taurus, because you got the King of Pentacles with the Hierophant. This could be a Taurus. And this could be somebody that was more focused on a social life and what everyone else thought and every validation from other people and what they thought over you. The one that mattered. They still might be checking you out online, secretly. Maybe building some secret accounts, some, what do you call those, troll accounts, to talk to you. Keep their identity hidden here. Some of you, this is a Leo. I definitely feel like they want to initiate some type of conversation, to have this reunion. But there's something blocking this, and they feel like it's you that's blocking this. You're blocking this out. Wheel of Fortune is here, though. 10 of Cups is in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Prevalent Earth. Who did I read for? Leo. Leo had a lot of Earth in their reading, I believe. But so did Aries, actually. I don't know. There might be something that compels the other one to reach out and to listen. But I'm saying that what's important here is to respond, not to react. Or this could have been something that just didn't take place. Like somebody failed to respond, but instead reacted, and it may have caused a chain reaction between the two of you guys. That may have just completely took things in an awful direction. That maybe one or both of you feels like you guys can't bounce back from. Let's see, what do they really want to say to you, but they're not? In the past, somebody was more concerned about blame games, or for some of you, this is something that's playing out right now, where they blamed you. You want to hold this person accountable, I feel. This could be someone that blames everyone else for their faults. You're telling them to take accountability for their actions. This is somebody that looks back and they're saying, I wish I had treated you better. The timing just wasn't right for us. Yeah? Again, somebody could have been under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or some other type of means of distraction. Did I read? Okay. relationship. So this would have been a relationship with somebody that maybe you did know in a past life. They want you and they love you unconditionally, is what they really want to say to you. And then want to say that there are so many things that remind you of them. Maybe even the person that they left you for. They feel like there is a lot of chemistry. And maybe some unfinished business between the two of you. Now, how your person may be looking at this situation is, Sparrow, go sit down, babe. Oh, okay. Somebody's not over you, I promise. But for some of you, this is you not being able to get over the past and saying it's just not going to work out. It would be a complete gamble. Somebody has a gambling addiction, by the way. For some of you, that's the case. Multiple types of addictions stand in the way, but that's what I'm seeing in the scenario right in front of my face. Somebody didn't see what was right in front of their face. Somebody was more fixated on being right in the situation and being deceptive and getting away with things, that it just brought this relationship to its knees and to the point that, yeah, it's over. They feel like you're so easy to see through. They definitely feel like they can see through the deception and the lies. So they feel like if you're coming to them, it's going to be on some BS. That what you're bringing is not going to really be genuine anyway. They say, I know you more than you might think. And they're saying, based on that, why would I trust you? I know you like the back of my hand, type of thing. Sometimes I hear your voice in my head. Maybe there was some really sour exchange between the two of you, and they might rethink and rehash these conversations, these petty conversations that you guys had. But truthfully, somebody still cares. They might pretend that they don't. Maybe to try to save face, but they really do. I've been here before with others. So this could have been somebody that BS'd their way through a relationship before. Somebody that could have possibly been self-seeking before, that didn't really operate out of higher self, but out of lower vibrational self in a relationship, and could have been easily triggered in this situation. Because it definitely looks like there's some healing here. Because I promise you, as I stated, somebody has a weeping wound. Somebody is deeply wounded here, which could be why they act this way in a relationship. Small side note, it may not be the case for all, but I can't help but notice that. All right. Let's see, where does this possibly go? What's the possible outcome to this for this Sag? Somebody is waiting for you to release your eggs. Or for others of you, somebody has completely released you from their energy, or feeling like this is the time to do this. They're saying this isn't going to go anywhere. This is not a mature relationship that I can look forward to. This couldn't possibly be somebody that I can grow old with, because I can't even trust them. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you guys together. Someone feels as though, Sagittarius, you are their soulmate. And for some of you, that would be the case. You guys would be soul family. For some of you, that would actually genuinely be the case. While the other one has released the other. They're saying, we can be soulmates all day. Yeah, we can acknowledge that all we want, but now it's just time for me to release you and let you go. While the other one is saying, please, keep an open mind about this. I'm not ready to lose you, because the love I have for you is too deep. And you're not somebody that I can just easily let fade to the background. And somebody may be saying, yeah, I did let you do that. I did let you fade to the background for a minute because I was distracted. But truthfully, I lost myself for a while. But now that I've come to my senses, this isn't something that I'm ready to let go of. You're the one for me. You don't trust them. All right. So how does this possibly go? What is the advice here for I keep hearing Leo. But I know that I am reading for Sagittarius. What is the advice, Holy Spirit, for the Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Your dreams need a practical plan. A win-win outcome is forecast. Definitely, when it comes to your dreams, there's something, it looks like there's a clear path for you to follow. There's a dream here that it looks like you may be formulating a plan to, or the Spirit is guiding you to, navigating you to maybe shift your perspective on something. But when it comes to a situation here, a win-win situation is forecast. A win-win outcome is forecast. So this may actually work out better than you had expected. And for some of you, this has something to do with court. You guys could definitely be waiting for a court decision. This could be divorce, a new romantic cycle begin. Very, very interesting. Someone may want to begin again with you. Somebody that feels like they don't have any chance in the world of rebuilding a situation with you, but they would like to. Hold your vision, surrender to the divine. All right. So some of you do have this vision of the two of you being together. And maybe right now it's time to kind of surrender this. Somebody is hoping that this new romantic cycle can begin so that you guys can release this old tension and negativity. The Spirit is saying it is time to release some negativity and to surrender the negativity, surrender the drama, because it's not healthy for you at the end of the day. Only you can decide, Sagittarius or Crosswatcher, what's best. It's always up to you to gauge how you may play this situation. All right. Well, let me see. Let me pull one more. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the advice, the overall advice for Sag? Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. And this is actually the case. Someone has found their personal power. They're not backing down. Somebody is saying, I'm not that wounded person I once was. I'm not that person anymore. And now I'm ready. And I'm not going to back down. It's at the bottom. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Yes, remember I said that somebody is taking some time to take care of themselves, to nurture themselves, because maybe they felt like they didn't get that in the relationship, and now this person has taken that persona on. They are now this very strong individual who could be very spiritual as well, and maybe even spiritually gifted. But no doubt about it, if you are dealing with a court situation, Spirit is saying this situation will be handled in a just and fair manner. This is also in matters of karma, karmic relationships, and someone reaping what they've sown. With that, Sagittarius, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. You would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by heading to my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. The link is also below in the description. I also offer same-day readings. Sag, if you found that this reading was helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you already haven't, and if you decide to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. And I'm back now, so I'll be uploading regularly. Thank you so very much for watching, Sag. I do genuinely hope that this reading helped. Peace. Bye for now. I'll see you guys again in the next one.